Shalom, back again. I'd like to say Brakafah Yahal Bashimashai. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GreatMillStone. Blessings and salutations to the elect worldwide. Preaching the gospel, spirit and truth, and consistently throughout the four corners of the earth. And blessings and comfort to the sincere 1/3 that are destined to repent. Men, women, and children of the household of Israel, and you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Hispanics, you guys are the real Israelites of the Bible and those that are scattered throughout the earth, no matter how you look like. But if you fit the characteristics of the Bible, the characteristics, the prophecies, and the curses of Deuteronomy 28, then most likely you're an Israelite, man. You know, you're one of the descendants of Israel by seed through prophecy. And your God is the God of Israel, whose name is Yahweh. And you too are supposed to worship the Son. The name is not Jesus Christ, but Yahweh Shai in the holy language of Hebrew. So, just like to say, yeah, more judgment is coming, man. More judgment is coming. I believe this is in the UK too, reading from BBC News, and reported in 12th of January 2018, so already starting off the new year with judgments, man. Yeah, prophecies are being fulfilled even more. Yeah? More prophecies are going to be fulfilled, man. Going to be in more effect, Lord willing. Now, let's see what it says here. BBC News, it says, teenager dies after catching flu virus. Now, that itself should make you alert, man. That itself should make you concerned of what's going on. Yeah, because you don't want to catch no flu virus. Yeah, the Lord's out there, man. Bethany Walker, the name is. And it says Bethany Walker contracted the flu virus, which developed in pneumonia, if I'm pronouncing it right, pneumonia. I think the P is silent. And she's young, man, you see. 18. Look, man. We keep telling you people, look. You lot are scared of the truth because deep down the truth hurts. Well, the truth is what brings reality, man. But all you wicked people and scoffers that are coming against us, we're just reading out the scriptures. Look, if you don't want to listen, you don't want to believe, you Israelites, no problem. But guess what? When the nukes come, yeah, the missiles come, they're not going to care about your feelings. When pestilence come, diseases come, the disease is not going to say, do you know what? She's under 18, so I'm not going to give her the disease. No, man. This is reality here. Whatever form of judgment is coming, it's going to come, and you're going to face it. That's why we need the Lord, man. Yahweh Bashimashai. It says an 18-year-old woman has died in hospital after catching the flu virus. Oof. Bethany Walker from Applecross in Westeros had been suffering from the virus at home before it developed into pneumonia. So if she was being suffering from the virus at home, imagine if the mother and father and the rest of the siblings caught it too, and it spread out. Who knows? What if other family members and friends came to visit and they caught it, and they started spreading it? See? You don't know, man. She was airlifted to Raigmore Hospital in Inverness, where she died last Friday. Oof. Her mother, Heather Teo, paid tribute to her beautiful girl, describing her as the best daughter I could ever wish for. Well, she got judged, man. The Lord actually knows if she's righteous or wicked. Yeah. You know, people are kind of say, oh, they always say, you know, she was a good girl and all that. Well, the Lord knows, man. Yeah. And if she's not an Israelite, if she's not a white Jake or something, she's definitely through, man. But anyways, there's a side note. Scottish flu cases double in a week. Wow. Why do NHS staff not give a flu vaccine? Are you worried about flu? Details of a teenager's death emerged as official figures confirmed the number of flu cases in Scotland has doubled in the last week. Wow. See? Now this hospitals in England have also been seeing very high rates of patients with flu. And that's not good. The high rates, that means there's an increase, with a sharp rise in cases seen by GPs in the past week, up to what? 78% on the week before. Are you listening to these statistics? In Wales, a large rise in flu cases has prompted advice to stay away from some hospitals. You see, can you believe that? Let me read that again. In Wales, a large rise in flu cases has prompted advice to stay away from some hospitals. You see, that's how you know this kingdom's through. Hospitals are supposed to cure you from these diseases. People go to hospitals to seek help, yeah? Relief of pain, relief of ailments, relief of diseases, you know? For A&E, accidents and emergencies, all types of cases concerning health and bodily damage. But now they're telling you to stay away from the hospitals, man. You see? This kingdom is through. Yeah, you can read the rest of yourself. Let's go into the scriptures. What are the signs of the end times? You know, the book of Matthew 24. Read let's read verse 3, then we're going to jump straight to the point. Matthew 24, verse 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and the end of the world? And Yahushua answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you. Let's go to one of the signs. He's written in red, so who's talking? The Lord, Yahushua. We're going to go straight into the point. You can read the whole chapter for yourself, but I'm going to go straight to the point for the sake of this video. Verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation. Yeah? And kingdom against kingdom. Going into race wars, race riots. Different classes of people fighting against each other. The poor versus the rich. People against the government. You know, the government and police against the people. Oppression, martial law. All types of chaos. Countries versus countries, like America versus Russia, Korea, China, Japan, India, all types, Iran, Syria, all, you know, all of that. The coming of World War III, which would be the greatest war and the last war. And there should be famines, yeah, a lackage of food, a lackage of water, a lackage of any type of substance, even a lackage of money, currency, a lackage of clothing, shelter, homes. Now this is where I want to get to. And pestilences and earthquakes and in diverse places. So we're dealing with pestilences since the topic is about flus, right? So let's look into pestilences. What does it say? Greek word, and it says
Strong's G 3061. Loimas.
They're giving you loimas, Greek, and it says pestilence, pestilent fellow, pest, plague. That's what it really is, you know, diseases. Oh, it says it right there. Loimos of certain affinity, a plague, literally the disease, or figuratively a pest, pestilence. You see? So there you go. So that's what's going to be happening, man, in this kingdom. Going to be diseases and going to be increase of disease. And a lot of times Esau, the so-called white man, he makes these diseases on purpose in the lab, man. Why? Because he's wicked. He wants to get his agenda across. You know? He wants to create problems for the society. So why? So that people can seek the government for help. You know, so he's playing mind tricks with the people. It's like the same thing with gun control. He causes like these MK Ultra random militant crazy people to perform these wicked stunts, and next thing you know, it creates turmoil, it creates friction within the society, and next thing you know, it comes into gun control. But you might be thinking that gun control is a good idea because it will stop more violence, when really, if you look at the statistics, in most cases, places that don't have places that don't allow guns or like self-defense stuff like that, they usually have more crime rates, man. Why? Because people will know, people will have no fear now, because people are going to start robbing people because they know, look, this person, there's no gun laws here, so it's going to be more easier for me to rob that person. You see? That's why in the ancient world, everybody was holding some form of armory or weaponry. Why? For self-defense. Men knew that back in the days. Yeah? Even when Yahushua, I know I'm going a bit off topic, but let me just quickly get this out. Even when Yahushua was with the disciples, and I believe it was Peter that cut off one of the, I think, Romans or centurion's ear off, the Lord obviously knew that Peter had a shank with him, or sword or knife with him. You know what I'm saying? But the Lord didn't say anything, because why? It was meant for men to defend themselves if anything happened. You know? That goes into, that's a different topic. But anyways, yeah, pestilence, man. Disease, as you saw, and plague. So you need to watch out, man. Because ultimately it's the Lord that's bringing this to the UK and to various parts of the world, man. And that must be a terrible disease if you can catch it and eventually die. That's not a disease to be played with. It's not a disease where you get a cold, you sneeze it out one day, yeah, get tissue, and you know, them doctors like to give people what paracetamol or some Vicks and all them shit there. Then you might be cured up the next day, or think you're cured up the next day. No, these are serious viruses, man, serious plagues, serious diseases where if you catch it, you go to bed and you might be thinking you're waking up tomorrow for work. No, you're waking up in the spirit world. You see? So this is judgment, man. You know? Now she's gone, innit? Bethany Walker. See? She's gone. But yeah, with that, fear the Lord, fear Yahweh Shemeshah, you Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Hispanics, and those that are scattered throughout the earth, no matter how you look like, as long as the characteristics and prophecies and the curses fit you according to the scriptures, most likely you're Israelite. So with that, repent. With that, shalom.